Feature Overview. In this video, we will have a quick overview of the features LAMU provides to help you organize your media files. We will have separate videos that go into more depths on each of these features. When you have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of photos, videos, and music records in your media collection, trying to find any of them is like searching for a needle in the haystack. The main function of LAMU as a photo organizer is to make it easy for you to find that needle. LAMU provides 20 different ways to navigate your media library: timeline, people, social network, family tree, places, maps, events, calendar, special days, albums, tags, custom folders, original source location, cameras, favorites, keyword search, group search, similarity search, advanced filter, music record search. It's a big toolbox. You probably won't need to use all these tools, but it will be helpful if you know that they exist, so you can get the right tool out when you need it. I have already imported a few thousands of photos in my LAMU. All of them can be found from the timeline view. The timeline view lists all of the photos in chronological order. The photos are sorted by date and grouped by year. As the mouse moves over the photos on the timeline, the date when that photo was taken is displayed. You can click to go to that day, or you can click the year label to see the photos for that year. When viewing a list of photos, you can further filter the list by media type and orientation. You can choose different thumbnail sizes. Double-click on a photo to view the photo. When you are viewing photos or videos, you can rate them, tag them, and create voice memos. You can view a slideshow of the list. To go back to the timeline, click on the arrow at the top left corner. LAMU recognizes faces from your photos and groups them by people. The People view displays the list of all the people in your photos. Double-click on a person to see all the photos of this person over the years. The Person view displays faces of the person by default. Double-click a face to see the photo. You can switch to the thumbnail mode by clicking on the Thumbnails button at the top. Based on who have appeared in the same photos, LAMU can generate a social network view. From this view, you can see who have appeared in the same photos together. You can create family trees from your photos. If you want to find photos with a group of people, you can do a group photo search. For photos that have GPS information, LAMU can identify the names of the places. The places view is sorted by country, state, city, and locality. You can see photos on the map. You can zoom and drill down using the map. For the photos that do not contain GPS information, if you want to show them on the map too, LAMU allows you to specify a place or manually enter the GPS using a map or direct input. Typically, we take a lot of photos when we travel or attend an event. LAMU will automatically identify photos and put them together in events. You can create your own events too. Within an event, you can create a folder structure to organize all the photos in the event. LAMU has a month calendar that showcases the photos from your library. For each day with photos, it shows the number of photos on that day, and you can double-click on the day to view the photos. The Special Days view lets you easily find all photos for important days such as birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays. All federal holidays are built in. When you open a special day, LAMU will display all the photos over the years for that day. You can also create your own special day. We all use albums to organise our photos. When importing photos, LAMU will automatically create some albums based on the folder structure of the original source. You can easily create your own albums from any of the list of photos. By default, the photos in an album are displayed by date and time. You can change the setting in User Preferences to sort by file name if you like, or you can customize the sort order in any way you like. If you need to make a slideshow, you can create an album with all of the photos and videos you want to include and sort them in the order you like. When you play a slideshow, LAMU will show the duration of the slideshow. If you like, you can make a music playlist that suits the length and content of the slideshow. Then you can play the list as background music for the slideshow. Tags allow you to search for photos by keywords. When importing photos, LAMU will look for keywords from file and directory names to generate tags. If you have entered information such as subject and keywords in the photo file's metadata, LAMU will extract these information and generate tags. After photos are imported into LAMU, you can manage the tags by adding or removing tags from the photos. You can create a custom folder tree structure to organise all your photos. From Folders view, go to My Folders. Here, you can make a folder tree in ways you like to organise all your photos in a hierarchical view. In addition to My Folders, there are 4 built-in read-only folder views. Each of these 4 folder views provide a different perspective of your photo library. The By Source view organises photos by the original source location of the photos, including the name of the computer and the full directory path. The By Date view organises photos by year, month, and day. The By Place view organises photos by country, region, city, and locality. The By Camera view organises photos by camera make and model. When you view photos in LAMU, you can add them to favourites. You can rate them with 1 to 5 stars. If you have entered ratings in your photos metadata, LAMU will import those ratings. You can then see all the photos you have faved or rated in the Favourites view. You can filter them by the star ratings. If you import music into LAMU, LAMU will extract metadata such as genre, artist, album, and title from the music records. You can then easily find any of the records using filters. You can play the music or make a playlist. The playlist can then be used as background music for slideshows. The Videos view shows all the videos you have imported. Since most of us have a lot more photos than videos, putting all the videos together in one place makes it easier to locate the videos. When you import photos into LAMU, LAMU keeps a record of all the import sessions. You can then review each import session to see the status of the imported items. You can view photos and videos or play music directly from the Import History view. After you have imported videos and get them organised, it is important that you back up the LAMU database and all your photos. You can use your own backup utility to back up all the files under the LAMU folder. You can use the backup tool inside LAMU to perform backups. LAMU makes it easy to export photos from your library. There are many ways you can export photos. If you want to export all the photos from your library, you can click the Export button from the Manage Device view and then choose a location to export to. All the photos and videos will be exported and organised in subfolders by date. You can select some of the photos from a photos list and export just the selected photos. You can export the whole group of photos by album, people, events and tags, and special days. If you delete a photo by mistake, you can recover them from the trash can. You can delete photos permanently if you like. If you need to delete all the existing data to start over from the beginning, you can reset the device. This will delete all the media files and their metadata from LAMU. After photos are imported into LAMU, you can search for them using many different attributes, such as file name, folder name, keyword tags, date and time, people, place, camera, and even the comments you have entered. With advanced filters, you can search for photos and videos by date range, place, camera, media type, orientation, existence of comments or voice memos, resolution, file extension, and the file size. If you have many copies of a photo in different storage locations, LAMU will automatically detect and skip duplicates during import. However, there are photos that will look the same or alike but are actually different files. For example, one may have high resolution and another has low resolution. If you only want to keep one of the photos from a group of lookalikes, you can use the Find Duplicates feature in LAMU to identify them and do cleanups. LAMU puts photos that look the same or similar in one group. You can review them and delete the ones you don't want to keep. While LAMU is running on a Windows computer, you can access your photos from any device that has a web browser. This includes smartphones, smart TVs, and other computers. You can choose to turn on device access only for the local network, or you can choose to allow remote access through the internet. You can share with other people by providing them with a URL and a passcode. In this video, we had an overview of the many features of LAMU. As you have seen, LAMU has a lot of features. You won't need to use all of them, but it is good to know that they are there to empower you when you need them. If you are interested in specific features, you can watch additional video tutorials dedicated to each of these features to learn more about how they work.